In the 7 steps to creating the discipline and winning results that you're looking for in your life, I mentioned that step number 3 was setting the right goals. You also experienced a small taste of how to find the right goal to go after. You see, here's the problem. Most people don't even set goals, and for lots of reasons. 1, afraid to fail. That's obvious. Nobody wants to look bad. 2, afraid of being criticized for what they wanted. Think about it. Have you ever set a goal for yourself, had a big dream, shared it with somebody else, and they looked at you like you were kind of nuts, crazy, and maybe your little voice said, I don't want to do that? Another reason is fear of success and having to become more responsible, because you know what? You get a win, that means you got to step up a little bit. You got to take ownership and responsibility for your life, and it's much easier to be behind the radar. Another reason, don't want to set yourself up to be disappointed, because all of us are human, we make mistakes, and we don't want to feel upset and disappointed again. So as a result, they wander through life becoming part of someone else's goals. Not a great existence. Perhaps there have even been times when you've set goals but not got them, and even got frustrated with setting them. Why? Here's why. Because you were probably setting the wrong goals. We talked about that. Or your little voice was sabotaging them for many of the reasons we've already discussed. Or at some level, your little voice was saying you don't deserve them. You aren't qualified to get them, not smart enough, not fast enough, you name it. You know, I have always been a great and nearly compulsive problem solver. And you know, I held that as a strength. But guess what? If you're good at solving problems, what do you get more of? That's right, more problems. It seemed that some of my goals were either thrust upon me or that they were created in a reactive mode. Now, does that sound familiar? I'm sure it does. And although I am blessed to have had huge successes in my life, there have been many goals that have eluded me and caused a lot of frustration. Can you relate to this? That was until I met one of my greatest mentors and teachers, Mac Newton. You heard me talk about him already in this program when we discussed self-concept and discipline. He's an 8th degree Taekwondo black belt master instructor and one of the only people to have both a Super Bowl ring and a World Series ring from being conditioning coach for some of the top professional teams in the world. And I am fortunate to have him as my coach. Years ago, he developed a process to not only help himself, but all the athletes and teams that he worked with, and just about anyone who wanted control of their lives to truly set the right goals and achieve them through a simple but profound system. When he showed the process to me, I was blown away. Quite honestly, it took what I was doing and left it in the dust. As a result, I convinced him to sit down with me, put our heads together, and combine the best of little voice mastery with champion level goal setting. The result? Mac's powerful 12-step system that virtually guarantees your results because it is combined with my processes that are designed to specifically knock out the common little voice sabotaging thoughts, emotions, and attitudes that typically block your dreams. This process has won world championships, gold medals, built incredible businesses, shed amazing amounts of unwanted pounds off of weary bodies, and most of all, has delivered long-denied dreams into the world of those who have used it. We packaged it into a simple step-by-step self-study program in which he and I personally guide you through it, so that by the end of the program, you not only have the right goals, but the right plan, the instilled discipline to achieve it, and have systematically knocked the debilitating little voice out of the way. The good news? We show you how to use that process again and again and again so that the results you want become inevitable. That's right, inevitable. You see, your spirit knows what it wants. We call that your most definite purpose. It's time for you to really go for that. And when you do, an amazing thing will happen. You will do what I did, which is shift from a compulsive problem solver to a compulsive goal setter. Big difference. Rather than reacting to life, you will now hold the steering wheel to your life. It's time for you to win. Time to surrender to a process that delivers a championship level of dreams. It's your time. So please follow the links and obtain your personal copy of the Champion Level Goal Setting Program now. You deserve it.